she doesn't do anything, and she's fabulous, and it's great, but it's a lot more rewarding when you create your own thing, you know? Go out and beat the cement, you know?
At freshman orientation here at the campus, all the freshmen were being dropped off by their parents. 8:30 a.m. I was dressed up in drag and on the front of campus with giant signs that said, "Welcome to the concrete jungle," "Hunk what your mama gave ya," and I had my iPod on. It was 90 degrees out. I was sweating my ass off, dancing around in platform shoes like craziness. There was this like drag queen or whatever on the front of campus holding up this sign that says, you know, and I loved it. I knew it was going to be outrageous, and I just did it. What's great about it, some people, it's really funny, some people just kind of drove by and like didn't look at me at all, and they were just ignoring me. I'm like, obviously you see me, like, come on. But this one guy, I will never forget this, this made my year. This guy stopped on the way out of the campus, and this was like my 4th hour being out there, and he stopped and he goes, "Can you come here for a second?" And I'm like, oh god, this guy's gonna shoot me, or this guy's gonna stab me in the throat, or this guy hates me, right? So I walk up the car, I'm like, "Are you lost? Can I, you know, direct you towards humanities or something?" And he goes, "I just wanted to tell you that my daughter was crying all the way here because she did not want to leave. She was scared to go." And he goes, "The moment we arrived on this campus and she saw you, she stopped crying. Her face lit up. And she went, oh my God, that's amazing. Oh my God, this is great." And he goes, "I just want to tell you from the bottom of my heart and my daughter's that you made her so happy. This is why I did it. Because I knew somebody would be like, this is awesome." Like that button?
This one?
Do you want to trade me?
Sure.
I'll make you another one.
Okay.
All right, put it in any pocket you want and take anything you want. Just pick one.
I'm like looking at Jackie's clothes. Is it okay if there's things already in that pocket?
Yo, I want you to take something.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah!
I'll see you guys.
I pose, I model for a lot of different photographers. I do different photo shoots. I have my profile on the internet. There's my website with tons of different pictures. So, I mean, it's my website to check it out. And then people pay to come to my show, or if I'm doing a publicity stunt or a fundraiser or a benefit, then I'll show up at the event as my character.
The people that get to see me as Shealita Baby are the paying customers that come to my shows, and just random people I run into the streets. I walk around Kingston and New York City all the time in drag, and people are stopping their cars and just like staring at me.
When I'm ISIS, I dress up and I'm like crazy DJ slash hostess for parties, and when I'm Adolfo, I just go to my normal everyday day job. I don't wear makeup usually when I'm dressed as Adolfo. I definitely don't wear high heels or a dress.
I separate John and Shealita. John's just, you know, your typical gay man in college getting through, and Shealita's a crazy bitch who runs around with her Bible.
I think what I do, I'm a violinist. I think what I do, kind of the field that I'm in affects the way I act when I'm not in drag. I'm a lot quieter. I'm a lot more introverted, and I observe people a lot more. When I'm in drag, I'm a lot more extroverted. I'm a lot more like in your face, like what's up, like what's going on, like let's learn from each other. I guess doing drag has been my outlet.
I think drag queens are pretty much fearless. I mean, it's really therapy for a lot of queens.
I do it because we live in a society that is so downplayed, conservative, and it's not all like that, but I think that if you really put yourself out there and make it shocking, that the things that are a little less shocking to some people would become more of the norm, such as just gay people getting married. This would be pretty like plain rather than me doing cartwheels down the street in a wig and high heels. People would look at gay marriage as something that's just ordinary, two people loving each other and being together.
I always think I can handle myself whether I'm in costume or out. Like, I won't go to, like, you know, Oklahoma biker bar in drag. That would just be asking for trouble. So they wouldn't know how to treat me. And their fear would probably end in violence or, you know, I don't know firsthand, but whatever. In New York, at least, it's a little bit more accepting. It's a lot more accepting.
Oh, well, my parents don't know I'm a drag queen. They don't know I'm gay either, so I'm totally in the closet to my family. Strict Roman Irish Catholic. You don't say that. You tend to stay in the closet. And that'd be kind of funny if I actually became big and then I was like, well, I'm gay and I'm a drag queen, so you don't know what's gonna happen. I just haven't told them.
My dad doesn't really know. Partly because I grew up Irish Catholic. I think it's just a personal fear of telling him, which I wish I could get over, but, you know, my sister's great. She loves that I do costume work. See, I feel good about myself. Like, I'm really confident in the things I do.
You can get beat up by a random person on the street if they don't like what you're doing or think you're disgusting, or they see a man in a dress and they think it's wrong. They could easily just kick the living shit out of you. People wouldn't mess with me. I mean, I'm a scary-ass drag queen. I'm a clown drag queen, really. I look pretty terrifying. I'm not afraid because, you know what are they gonna do? They're gonna kill me? Okay. I had a good run.
You know, I'm at an age where I really have to, I try to work a lot of political humor into my shows and my character. And there's a lot of issues that become important to you when you get older. I go to Rio a lot and I would move there. People immediately want to ask about our president and what it's like living here. It's sort of like we live in this country with an evil dictator, and people right away want to come up and they realize you're an American drag queen, and they ask like, well, that must be tough, you know, living in America with that president and doing drag. And I just tell some raunchy jokes about all the sex I've had with him, and that's why he walks like that. Our president has really given me a lot more bravery. I have a lot more fight with our president. He's really empowered a lot of gay people and drag queens, and it kind of makes me turn it up. Right before the war started, Bush's war, I would do shows at clubs in Florida. I got hired at a bunch of different clubs in Florida, and there would be gay people in the clubs that would come out where I would tell the same joke in New York and people would be laughing and think it's hysterical and ridiculous. And gay people would seriously come up to me down there and say, well, you know, that one thing you said about Bush, you really shouldn't say that. You know, you shouldn't.